Come with us as we share why we decided to still throw a wedding party, why we haven't had a wedding yet, and our perspective on life. It wasn't easy for us and it's very difficult to talk about. I hope you guys will understand and don't judge us.
Enjoy?
Okay, you have to tell them. Well, they already know. Fahim said the shopping for Sarina's wedding. People want to know what's going on. How come we decided to throw a party even after we are married and live together?
Well, each one has his own circumstances and on what is going through. So depending on your life and conditions and what life puts you in, you have to we do this party for ourselves. We do it so we don't regret later. We want something nice, memory that we show our children. Even we went through a lot for a long time, but we still did it because I don't see any maybe I take it as it was a test for us for 1 year, more to this 1 year it made our bond stronger. We stick together more and we hold each other's hands, so that's mean.
Yeah, because to be honest, when we get to know each other in 5.5, 6 months, we got engaged. 6 months knowing each other.
That was very quick.
And then we directly booked our wedding for July 2024. Suppose everything went according to the plan, then we would be married and moved in together, and then everything would start, and maybe we would not stick together. Everything happens for a reason. Didn't go as planned, and it was very hard. We didn't want it to happen, but it happened. Maybe you can explain what happened?
No point to go in details because no one will understand, no matter how much explain. You need to go exactly through the same. I wish not anyone to go through the same what we went, but you really have to be through that so you feel it. But
it was very hard.
Yeah, well, for our culture is different, and when the father passed away, so you must wait. But it depends, Yeah, for us, a different situation. It was a big shock for all of us and for my family, and then they took it a different way. Not everybody take it the same way. So yeah. I can say only that a lot of things started in our way and try to break us, but here we are. We prove everybody that we love each other and we made the right decision.
Even we went through hard time with each other. It was not easy, but
what the most important, I don't regret that I chose you. That's the most important. Because to go through a lot for a person and sacrifice, and then it's most important that you don't regret in the end. So I am not regretting, I am with you.
I love you. But anyway, we decided after 1 year, 1.5 years to just go through with the party. For some it's kind of anniversary, for some it's kind of a wedding.
Look, it's become okay. Now we are soon in 2026. Look, the wedding, it's the meaning of what is the wedding? It's a party that two persons decided to live together and get married. So you get married and pass many generations and years, it become a tradition that, you get married and then you must have your wedding.
Yeah.
And then, but it depends, like I said, the situation and circumstances. Some, they can't do it. They get married, but they can't do it. You are not the first one. And in the end of the day, it's a party that you enjoy. You bring two families together and enjoy and celebrate that those two persons decided to spend their life together and be partners and enjoy their life together. And so the party is for those two persons. Those two people decide to spend their life together. So all the families come together to celebrate, to dance for those two persons that they are deciding to spend the rest of their life together. I know people that spending thousands of a lot of money, like crazy, on big weddings, and they get separated. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I think it's not deciding that the best fit for wedding. That's mean you are together the rest of your life.
No.
Some take it as an anniversary party, some take it as a party, some take it a wedding. But in the end of the day, it is a party that both of us decided to throw this party. So everybody sees that, look, after what we went through, we still want it because we love each other. We really wanted and to
And also, your culture and my culture is the same. People are like, oh, but you live together. Oh, you moved already. Oh, it's your husband. Oh, it's wife. But
doesn't like let's say after 5 years or even we have children, we decide to throw a big party to show to remember. Like it doesn't matter. Party is a party. Everybody can do it. Like okay, all you do. Some people do a birthday party, huge or in a hall, and
yeah,
so I don't get the point that
we didn't choose for this. As we said, we already booked our wedding
just
1.5 years
we
ago.
are throwing this party, so we don't live with regret. I don't
Yeah.
want to regret. We don't want to regret later on. And we throw it because, first of all, we love each other and we want to have a nice memory for ourselves. And like, I ask myself, why not? Why don't we deserve it? Of course. We went through a lot and we loved each other a lot. And it's like, we deserve it. I mean, it's a party that, like I said, two people decided to make a party because they're happy together and they want to show the people after what we have been through was a lot. It was not easy. It was honestly not easy, like super hard. So look, it's depend the way some people. It's like depends on the way you take it. It's like I mean, if you call it a party, you have to look at it in different angles. Not only there's people that look at it in the way of judging. When you judge, you start talking. No, you look at it from an angle that those two person love each other and they went through a lot. They deserve it. They can be happy together. That's it. Instead of people sitting and talking, I swear, if people focus on this time that they spending on talking on people and following and watching
But
people.
and the funny part is they don't even know.
No. Like if you use that time on your own life, you will succeed for sure.
You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about our lives, what we went through, what happened with us.
That's what I say. That's why I say judging opinion
Yeah.
is not opinion.
You don't know nothing.
When you give opinion
Nobody
based
knows.
on judging, it's not right. First
Nobody
you listen, first you see, you think, okay,
No.
then you can give your opinion.
But is it right to come and judge if some people decide to, for example, be on social media? Is it right for them to judge because only we decided to be on social media and throw our life? Everything has a limit, right? Some things you show on social media, some things you don't show. But even I show myself on social media or my life, that doesn't mean that you are allowed to come and judge me and make assumptions.
Look, people comment, who is the wife, who is the husband? Just because the long hair.
They're so jealous because I love your long hair. The reason I fell in love at first sight with you was your hair and your beard. I was in shock when I saw it, yeah. I felt something. I was like, ooh.
Look, that will always exist. No matter what. We are people in our nature like to talk and gossip. I don't know why, but like I said again, these people that they talk and comment, tells us 99% of their life, they have nothing to do. Never ever believe that a busy person, that he's busy with his life and he's building something in his life, never ever believe that he has time to sit and talk and write and because as a person, especially as a man, you are, first of all, you would be busy with your goals and your life and focusing on your purpose of life. I mean, you just, I don't know, for me, when I was in the period that I'm building my life from scratch, I had no time to go follow, be on social media or check or Facebook
But
or whatever.
do you know what I see
I
nowadays?
didn't even call my family back then. Once every couple of months it was.
Do you know what I lately see and discover? That a lot of men, not even women, a lot of men sit down and talk and write down things. They don't even know what's going on, what happened in the past.
I tell you, they kill off how can they fill up their free time and the boringness? Because they are bored and have nothing to do though, so they going somewhere that they can fill up this emptiness in them and this boringness, because they want to fill it up with something else, so they don't make them feel guilty. by sitting and start judging. If I judge that person, actually, he is the one who's gonna be the most failure in his life. That's why it reflects on you. It reflects on you. The way you talk, the way you judge people, it reflects on you. I have only one rule I learned past of these years. If you think the bill for the success is very high, you just wait till you get the bill from the regret. Then it's gonna be more harder for you, because if you think, oh no, the success is so difficult, I can't do it, and blah blah. But when you hit the point of the regretness, that's gonna be much more harder. My father was a hard worker. He was the best father. Then you always look up to your father.
And I look up to you.
You do?
Yes. Because you made me so strong. You really changed my life.
But that's called the real love. When the love, someone you love, it changes you, that means you love.
But in a good way.
Yeah, of course,
They
always.
can,
Changes can be a positive way and negative
Indeed.
way.
It was a positive way, because whenever I come back to Holland with Hamuda and I'm here in Amsterdam, I look back at my life, I reflect and I see how I used to live, where I used to live, and what my environment was. And then I really get happy that God sent me you. You made me much more confident, stronger, healthier, and you support me. That's why I love you so
Yeah,
much.
but we all are not individually strong by ourselves. Okay, you must be first strong, like mentally coming from you, but always it's a big role of a person that support you.
Yeah.
Then how to say, take out of you the most of you, everything.
Yeah.
Because alone you can be strong, yes, but there is a lot still things inside you have been kept. You cannot take it out all you have, so that person can support you, and then you can be like, then you reach your 100%. Otherwise, yeah, I was strong when I was alone, but I was not glowing, I was not complete yet. So that person who loves you, it can complete you, then it can get all your power out, and then you glow, you show everything you got. Because yeah, alone we all go through ups and downs, and then when you are alone and you are down and depressed, then that's the moment that the real strength that you show. And then not all of us is really rare. When for example, I was alone, I got depressed and down, so I couldn't really get up that easily. But if you have that right person next to you, you will get easily up and stand.
With that being said, there is a saying, I always remember that one, I will never forget. Choosing your partner is choosing your future.
Yeah, that's
And that is very true.
Very true.
Because we both went through a lot in our life and in the past.
But it's
And then we know that it is correct. Choosing partner is choosing your future.
like, especially I would say, when you start being independent and you start a life, I don't know how, like, the family thinks, especially in our culture, they think that you forget about them, or they don't mean anything to you. I think it's wrong. Don't forget like what your family gives you, but at the same time, family think like, oh, you start your own life, so we are like, don't mean anything to him or to her. I mean, we need to learn one thing only in our culture, to separate between, how to say, a family and your own life. I don't know, it's a little bit not complicated. Yeah,
It is complicated.
but
And that will stay complicated.
yeah.
That will never change.
For me, if I had children in the future, I will never put pressure on them.
Yeah, me
Never,
neither.
ever. I always say that I work hard, I build a future for my children, so they come, they have everything. But at the same time, let's see if they gonna show disciplines, they show strengths to handle, to build their life. Okay, it's different then. And in our culture, that's why it's wrong. They think the child, they raise children and then they say, oh, it's your turn to pay us back. But no, it's not right. Absolutely not. I'm gonna be strong, stay on my feet. Even if I get so old, I will have everything I need. I will have my house, my work, my everything. If my son loves me, he will support me. But I'm not gonna surrender, like not surrendering, but how to say, to give your life
I'm not gonna make his life
someone else
hard.
controlling my life. Like I have full control of my life. I'm not gonna say, oh, I raised my son, so now it's his turn.
Yeah.
No, his turn is what paying in return the love, the attention, the care.
Yeah,
To
indeed.
come, to call, to visit me. That's I want from my child. I don't want he spend money on me or.
But he gonna do that if we are good parents.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that. If you're nice, you're not gonna, for example, make the life hard, and you're like friends with your children. They're gonna eventually come and call, and
They should not fear you.
yeah, they're not gonna
I
fear.
never feel like, okay, we all have fear from fathers, but I mean, he was like
way.
a friend
Yeah.
to me. I didn't fear that feeling that, oh, I'm scared to do something wrong. No, I did it, but I was kind of scared because I was afraid of that. This is not how he raised me or teach me. That's the reason. Not I have a fear of eating me. That's two different things. He always took me to the side and talked to me, and I never had this feeling that I am afraid to be open in front of him. No.
When I was young, I remember my mom always used to say, oh, you have to do this. It's your job. I brought you to this world. I carry you 9 months. I give life to you. You have to do this. This is your job. You have no other option. Like that. She was always talking to me like that. And that's very wrong. I think if you are friends, again, if you're friends with your child, if you are good parents, if you're not going to put pressure on them, and you stay like cool.
Look, I think the parents
No
must
pressure.
learn one thing. I'm not a parent yet. We don't know my experience, but I have what I feel or think is right. When your child is growing, is different story. Raise your children in a certain age, then your child will start getting his own comfort zone. You know what I mean? And the space. And when you enter that comfort zone and the space that he has, he start get irritated, not because, oh no, he should not because I'm his mom. No, we all human have our own comfort zone and the space we need. And if you enter that, no matter as a father or a mother, you're gonna hurt them. So for me, I think the key is to give the space and the comfort zone to your child, or to your grown up son or a daughter. Let's say, because when you're a child, you don't have that comfort zone, or like you have it in a different way.
Yeah.
You have to follow your child, of course, with everything till he be grown. So I think the key is put in mind the comfort zone and the space that your grown-up son or daughter needs is very important to build a very healthy relationship with your children. When someone else threatening your child comfort zone, then you enter. You must not be the threat that destroying your son's comfort zone or your daughter. You are not supposed to be the one. You are supposed to be the one who protecting that.
Yeah, that's so true.
If someone come and like threat your son's comfort zone on his space, you must right away like protect that, because that's your job. So, and to be honest, that's why most of the children, they end up with a very bad relationship with their parents because of that. Because their parents are the one who threatening their comfort zone
Yeah.
and their space. Oh, we talked a lot, huh? 30 minutes.
Me and Mahmoudeh, we're gonna go and prepare for our wedding party. And I hope you guys stick with us. I'm gonna put a lot of vlogs, step by step. Everything is interesting, so watch all of them. Okay, bye.
See you next episode.
Bye-bye.